Hello and welcome back. This is the final part to my Beacon Pines playthrough. As you can tell throughout the game and the playthroughs, I loved this game. I think it's definitely in one of top indie games that I've played in a long time. I really loved it. It's very wholesome, cute, creepy, perfect vibe for me. Love it. So I really hope you enjoyed watching it, and yeah, this is the final part. So if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks.
Chapter 8.
Ooh.
6 feet under, 3 towns over. The kids spent the rest of the afternoon combing through dusty piles of old county records, desperately searching for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tolliver's cryptic utterance. Luca tried to shake the thought of Gran's basement, but his focus wavered. Explosives, messages hidden in jams,
Literally.
dossiers on various town figures, and a corkboard threaded with photos. Gran was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst. But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult. As the sun began to set, the kids were no closer to the truth.
Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm sorry. I'm gonna BRB one. BRB one more time. Okay. Sorry, we're back. If I have to read any more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop. We have to keep digging. If I dig another word, I'm gonna end up in one of these asinine death records. Oh god. Rollo Cotter lived a full and wonderful life, till he read so much boring crud that his brain oozed out of his ears.
Rollo shut his book with an assertive nod.
If you've got a better idea, spit it out. You sound like my sister. Keep pushing your luck, pal. And it won't be boring county records that kill you. I'll put you in the obituaries myself. I love Beck. Oh my god.
Rollo muttered under his breath.
Your country record. Really? That's the best you got? Your country record. I love Rollo. I love Beck. I love Luca. Oh god. When I'm done with you, you'll be the footnote in history. Just like
Beck slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
Jay Hartford here. I'd love to see you try. Hey, hey, hey! We're all a little tired here. Let's just take a minute and...
Something tickled the back of Luca's mind.
Jay Hart? Wait, what was that name back? I knew it! Jay Hartford, that's what it was. I knew that was going to be important. I don't remember a Jay. From the Brookfield Tribune 8 years ago. Okay, so this was 2 years before his dad died. That can't be right. What is it? Jay Hartford. That's my grand's name. Juniper Hartford. Oh! Wait, Gran is recorded as dead? Maybe there were 2 Jay Hartfords? Mrs. Hartford is survived by her younger daughter, E. Hartford, which is the mom. My mom's name is Eleanor. Okay, this is getting creepy. If your Gran is 6 feet under, 3 towns over, then who am I living with?
The question hung in the air.
Is it someone? Oh my god, no, there's no way. I bet she faked her death. I hope she faked her death. I hope she faked her death, please. Alright, gang, I gotta close up for the night.
Beck rubbed her eyes.
How late is it? Almost 10. Oh crap, Pa is gonna kill me. I gotta go. Yeah, my parents will be worried sick. Alright, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow. What are you gonna do about the unconscious man in your basement? Oh yeah, Mr. Tolliver's there. I'll think of something. Yeah, I don't think Kato needed to hear that. Hi, Mama.
Luca's heart was pounding as he approached the house. If he was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet.
Oh yeah, because now we think it's not Gran.
And of course, there was Mr. Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement. Dealing with him would be the first order of business. Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering.
Okay. She's on the chair. That's where she would usually...
Held perfectly still, tempering his breath, and to listen closely.
The music was so good when he entered the house. Ba-bum. That was so funny. Okay. She's
She
sleeping.
was asleep.
That's where she always sleeps. We've said this before. She sleeps at the fireplace.
His only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before dozing off.
All right, we're gonna go look at Mr. Tolliver. Gran is sleeping. Can I, like, interact with her? Are you Gran or are you not? I have a feeling. So she knows about what happened in the last town for sure. That makes her sus. I get it. Her answer about this being for family, though, makes me think she is really my grandma. And I... Oh! Oh! Wait! This deserves this. What if... Wait, this deserves... Not even just that. This deserves... What if... This is what I'm calling right now. I'm calling it right now. What if Gran is my mom? And Gran got affected by the sludge and aged. So I don't know it's her. That's my new guess. I want this put in right now. Me saying, what if Gran is my mom who got hit by the sludge and aged up? And she came back because she's my mom. My Gran is dead and she didn't think I would know that. This is my mom. Ah! Is that too wholesome? Is that too wholesome of a thing to think? Because, like, am I being too wholesome about it? Anyways. Okay. So, let's go back. Do some of this. Gotta go check on Mr. Tolliver. Oh, he's gone! Ah! Where'd he go? Oh, no.
Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
Maybe he woke up, escaped from his bindings, and left without a trace?
Or maybe Gran knew everything.
Oh. What do I do?
Luca's hungry stomach
Oh.
groaned. Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
Okay, I can figure this out. I just need a little brain food.
Luca rushed over to the pile of jam jars,
Wait.
unscrewed one, and shoveled a handful into his mouth.
Jam is not sustenance. I'm afraid your jam delivery will be
He
delayed.
flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. Nuncreed. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. No. Okay, now I can think. Wait, is that actually okay? Was the jam to Mr. Nuncreed okay? Okay, I guess. So, if Gran knows we tied up Mr. Tolliver, I'm screwed. If she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. I guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing is wrong. Gran will think Mr. Tolliver finished what he was set to do and left when he was done. Is there really nothing? That is funny. I love this game. Gran is working out. Can I go in the back? Oh, I can. My calf is itching, not my ankle. Sorry. Okay, I got it. Were these her daughter's flowers? Or were these her flowers? Again, because it's I think Gran is my mom. I think I'm starting to get the feeling Gran is my mom because Gran showed up
the moment, which makes sense. Yeah, Luca lost his mom, and she's gone. Gran? Okay, stick to the plan. Go to bed, play it cool. I can't even, that's him, he did that.
As Luca climbed the final stair, the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him. With each consecutive step, his legs weakened.
Oh, Gran's gonna be in there, I know it!
His stride began to falter. He
Oh,
tried to grab for the railing to steady himself. Something was wrong.
I poisoned myself. I fucking knew it. I poisoned myself. Come on, legs. Just a few more steps. I poisoned
Luca
myself.
groaned and tried to move.
I poisoned myself with the Nuncreed fucking jam.
His limbs might as well have been bolted to the ground. Through numb lips, he mumbled just before falling asleep.
The jam. Exactly. Yep. I went to sleep. Sweet boy. What did you get yourself into? Is that her dragging me? She's dragging me to bed? Yeah. Yep, that's what she's... Rest now and let me handle everything. Yep, she put me in bed. I thought that was...
Chapter 9.
I got paralyzed. Okay. That is so big to know. It wasn't a killing drug that she put in the jam. It was something to paralyze you. She wanted Nuncreed paralyzed. Nuncreed, that's his name, right? Nuncracker. Shit, am I gonna get banned for that? Nuncraptor. Nuncreed, that's his name, I think. Chapter 9.
A speech to end all speeches. Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed. He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him?
I don't think Gran meant to drug you. Are you actually that stupid?
Or rather, why was she trying to drug
Exactly.
Mr. Nuncreed?
Yeah.
Shaking the questions from his woozy head, Luca snapped back to the matter at hand.
Does he remember? The festival! I'm already wearing my sweater, so... Okay. Grandma's gone. The cabinet is just open now. I'm assuming that she just knows that I know now, so... Tolliver probably told her, I'm assuming. Where is she? The game... It's sad because the game obviously wants you to not suspect Grandma, but the character doesn't know that. So we are living the omniscient life because that's omniscient, right? You know everything, but hang on. Okay. You know, anyways, I'm still set to chilling on PC, so I'm gonna go back to chilling with gameplay. There we go. Anyways, I just that's my little rant about honestly, it turned into learning word talking about words that I don't know that has anyone else ever had that happen? Where it's like you know the word but like you don't know how to say it or you don't know like how to exactly define it and you kind of feel like an asshole? Is that just me? Okay, anyways. Nobody's here. Are they in town maybe? Oh, it's a cutscene. Ah! It's Beck and Rolo! Graham put something in the jam. Yeah, we know. Secret messages for secret conspirators. Not this one. The one intended for Mr. Nuncreed. Put me to sleep. Oh. I got it, don't worry. Sure, take all those time out. Take all those channel points. Please take them all. There you go. Whoa, ho, ho. Sly, devil. Sly. Wait. Is that something that can be used? A sly look in his eyes? No. A look of sly. It was a look of shame in his eyes. So, yeah, a look of sly wouldn't work. Okay, never mind. Oh! A sly cop. We can do that instead. That might be what I have to do next. I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. He might be in danger. Have you found anything? We looked around but haven't seen anything odd. Your Grant is nowhere to be found. But Mr. Nuncreed is just loafing around waiting for the speech. What speech? Mayor Gus just got up to the podium. Everyone is gathering at the stage. Let's get moving. Oh, like actually everyone.
Valentine nervously wiped his brow.
Is this thing? Hello, Beacon Pines. I'm Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and I suppose you already know that. Oh yes. Before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause befitting such a great man. Oh no. Even that's more than the codger deserved.
Gus cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
Right. Where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
I hate him. I hate him. Gus Valentine, everyone!
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
I hate him. Let's hear it for our mayor! What a great turnout. Aw, heck, I didn't prepare anything. But I suppose I could say a few words. Would be a shame to waste such a beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
Ah, yeah, I didn't prepare anything, you asshole. Ha! Community, conviction, commitment. These are the things we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, these are the pillars for the bridge to a better tomorrow. Burp. Burp. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable, and undeniable. I am dadgum thankful for it. Change is the reason we're all here together today. It's hard for me to believe it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. A simple business trip which brought me to a small town, which would change my life forever.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
From the second I set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive. You see, change represents opportunity. It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see that people of this town, despite suffering great losses, still held on to the things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Community, conviction, commitment, change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip. The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you all than community. And Perennial Harvest is community first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
The only way you made it through the foul harvest was through an unshakable conviction. A conviction that is just a better tomorrow that was just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are that horizon. This festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
We now walk hand in hand in a future we will shape together. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish. Uh-oh. What was that?
The crowd began to look around nervously.
Don't worry, a little thunder isn't going to ruin the day. Everyone remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Where was I? Through all of my travels, I have learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. We have all planted a lot of good in this town. And so, it's with a happy heart I can proclaim.
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
Our harvest awaits! Oh, no. Not again! Not again!
At that moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped
He didn't
through the
think that would
crowd,
happen, did
instantly
he?
freezing everyone and everything it touched.
He didn't know that's what was gonna happen. He wouldn't do that if it was gonna be him dying, would he?
For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end.
Just kidding.
On a stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time. The end.
God damn it.
Ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything.
It's true.
Maybe we should just quit?
No.
Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again.
Oh, I mean, okay, bye. Just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
No, I don't mean that. We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again.
So it happens at the festival.
Please.
So I can do Sly. Alright, we'll do Sly now. Sly Cop.
They'd run the classic good cop, sly cop interrogation. Luca and Rollo ducked behind a barrel, leaving Beck to her task.
Oh, it's Beck now.
With a few crisp snaps, she roused Mr. Tolliver.
So I can't snap, but there it is. Ugh. What's going on here? You're the Modeville girl. Please call me back. Sorry about all this.
Mr. Tolliver looked down and shifted a bit, testing his restraints.
Seems there's been a mix-up. You see, I'm down here for the same reason you are. Juniper? Sent you here?
Beck caught herself before letting the surprise manifest on her face. She'd already gotten him to reveal his relation to Kryn.
She's so fucking good.
This was gonna be easy.
You know how Juniper is with her precautions. Operation Sparkplug has us all on edge. I guess she thought you needed some backup. But she sent a child? What better way to avoid prying eyes? Who would suspect a kid? I suppose that makes sense.
Mr. Tolliver wriggled a bit in his restraints.
Ah, I'm so sorry.
Beck quickly removed the ropes.
That had to be uncomfortable. A little, yeah. But you understand. We never know who to trust in this town.
Mr. Tolliver rubbed the growing knot on his forehead.
Very true. So it turns out we're both here to...
Beck twirled her hand, as if to prompt Mr. Tolliver to finish her thought.
I can literally see her doing the twirling hand. It's when you have your wrist twirling, like you're telling the person, like, go on, we're here too. You know, she's twirling her hand at him. Destroy the evidence.
Beck shook her head and clicked her tongue.
Yep, the old girl is nothing if not thorough.
Mr. Tolliver let out an amused huff in agreement.
She sure is. Can't blame her, though. If anyone were to find out we're going to destroy the source, well, we both know how bad that might be. No, not anything once I finish cleaning things up down here.
Beck was on a roll now, playing Mr. Tolliver like a fiddle.
Dude, straight up. Sure you can finish this up on your own? Juniper trusted me for a reason. You can leave the rest to me. Good. There's one more loose end I will go work on. Loose end? Oh, it's nothing, really. The other day I had the radio on scan while I was restocking the candy shelf. And you wouldn't even know it. I intercepted an odd phrase in the perennial harvest transmission. Burp. Underground secrets. That's ominous. I think it might be a password, but Juniper dismissed it. She said it wasn't mission critical. What's the password for? We don't know. So we have a password and nowhere to it. It's gotta mean something, right? Good thinking. You probably should go work that out. I've got this under control. That's a relief. Between you and me, the spaceman gives me the willies.
To the stairs, Mr. Tolliver hesitated
Holy shit.
and turned to Beck with a puzzled look. She grinned and gave him a peppy wave.
She's waving at him.
With a shrug, he continued up the stairs, whistling a jaunty tune.
You guys catch that? Sure did. This whole time, Mr. Tolliver's been had a candy shelf, but all he owes yourselves is samples.
Beck blinked slowly in disappointment.
The password, Rolo. Well, sure, but once things are back to normal, I'll be having a word with Mr. Tolliver about the candy shelf. Fine. In the meantime, I got an idea.
She turned to the table and began tearing small scraps of paper.
He said he heard a password on the radio. A good spy transmission is never what it seems.
Beck marked each scrap of paper and leaned back.
We just need to find the hidden meaning. Okay. What's another word for underground? Hang on one sec. If we're all going to be over in the same space, let me just... Weep over here. I'm going to keep myself down a bit, and then... Don't mind that. Just got to do a little rotation. All right, there we go. I'll be over here from now on, I'm assuming. Buried, covered. Could it be a cover-up? Maybe it's one of those letters as a number thingies. So U would be 21. N would be 14. D would be 4. Ooh. It's an anagram. Nun Creed's drugstore. No way.
Luca and Beck looked at Rolo. with
How
amazement.
did you figure that out? Rolo, that was incredible. It's either that or Kren's Nun drugstore. Yeah, I think you're right the first time. How'd you do that? What can I say? I love ciphers. I guess we know where to go next. Oh my god. All right, we're on the way. Let's go. Oh, she's the other one. You scared me half to death. Sorry. You kids haven't seen Mr. Tolliver around, have you? Nope. He's got me waiting around like the last slice of pie. I swear that man would be late to his own funeral. Oh, so he's off to take care of something now instead of coming here. Wait, guys. Important. Ah. That's right. That's it. That's it right there. All right, sorry. Continue. Off to the drugstore. Oh! You're late, Augustus. Sorry, sister. Was caught up with work. Work? You? I had a few details to lock down for the festival. Oh? What do you have to report? What is this Insip Town Festival really about? I think
Gus looked around nervously.
Mr. Kerr really does just want to do something good for the town. He's actually a pretty nice guy. You should spend some time with him. I didn't pull strings installing you as mayor so that you could make friends. Your job is to help me find out what Kurt and Provincial Harvest's true intentions are within this town. We have a responsibility. This is our father's town. Was. Excuse me? This was our father's town. He's gone, Eris, and he isn't coming back. Father left us with nothing but problems. Mr. Kirk came here and offered to help us. We accepted that help. We didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground. That's just a temporary arrangement. The glow can be seen from our damn backyard. They're dumping their nasty little secrets on us. When all this inevitably goes wrong, who do you think will be blamed? Exactly, she's right.
Eris's cry hung in the air.
We have a new choice to make now, sister. This town is going to change, whether we like it or not. Are we going to choose to be a part of that future, or be forgotten in the past? It's a shame. Father named you Augustus, but you will always just be a Gus. Good night, Harris. See you at breakfast tomorrow. Hey, Harris! It's getting late, children. Okay. That's it? What about you? Do you got something to say? My little... Yep. Knowledge, he spat with a sneer. There exists a gulf between knowing something and being able to do a damn thing about it. Humph. I do hate when the villain makes a good point. That's true. It is true. Where am I going? Oh, yeah. Nuncretes. Oh, Solomon's out there.
Solomon stood proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
Hey, Solomon. We're looking for Mr. Nuncrete. Is he still in there? I'm afraid not. Then where'd you get the candy from? You might say we have an arrangement.
Solomon shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
Sometimes it's the small pleasures in life. Though we might not always have family to rely on. Licorice has never let me down. Well, I can't say licorice should be my first choice, yeah. But whatever floats your boat. You can tell a lot about a person by their choice of confection. Yeah, I guess. I like sour gobs. I'm certain you do. I always wonder why Mr. Nuncrete kept licorice in stock. You must eat enough of it to make it worthwhile. There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it's as easy as cold, hard cash. Okay, bye. Well, he's right, it's locked. There's gotta be more clues. Okay, let's see. Have you ever seen anyone actually use this thing? Besides Mr. Nuncrete, of course.
Beck clapped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
It's not a normal phone booth. It's got like a blinky keypad. Why'd there be a blinky keypad? Kren's new drugstore. I mean, underground secrets? The password.
Beck flung open the door and they all squeezed in.
Oh, man. All right. Let's see here.
He cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
Underground secrets. Sounds like that did something. Great, now what? I guess we... Yep, there they go.
The inside of the phone booth dropped loose from its shell. Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate. Suddenly, the chaotic descent slowed to an effortless landing. It was unclear where they ended up, but at least it was solid ground.
Oh God, okay.
The air was stagnant and smelled vaguely of chlorine.
I knew it! You knew there was a secret hub full of strange tubes underneath the phone booth? Of course I did! Didn't I say that? No. I definitely thought it. Luca, do you remember when I said how cool it would be if the transdimensional conduits from Hank Atomic issue 12 are real? Rolo, at one point or another, you've said that about every technology ever discussed in Hank Atomic. That's why I'm such a good predictor! Looks like each of these has something written on them. Mining Operations Alpha. You guys have mines here? Not that I know of. Sound is all farms and fertilizer. Burp. And a series of tubes. Pa always says, you can only trust a miner up to the point when they hit gold. Not sure how that wisdom applies in this exact situation. That's the thing about Pa. You don't always realize what he means until it's too late. Okay, how about this one? Perennial Harvest main office. That's where my mom works. What does she do? Science stuff. She's involved in all of this? We just moved here. How could she be involved? True. Valentine Fertilizer Warehouse. Isn't that where you almost got snatched? Yeah. Why would Perennial Harvest have a tube going to the old Valentine place? This is starting to feel like something big. This suit has a broken mask. That's the one I broke. So we found our mystery warehouse creeper. We've at least found their hazmat suit. That walks like Nuncreed, talks like a Nuncreed. It's Nuncreed! Let's not jump to conclusions. It's true though. Just saying. It's true. He's right. It's fucking Nuncreed. That's a lot of buttons. Stand aside, Earthlings. I've read enough Hank Atomic to know my way around sci-fi tech.
Rolo's hands hovered over the field of blinking buttons.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Uh-oh. Rolo, what did you do? Nothing! I didn't even mow yet! What was that? Hide! Where? There's nothing but weird tubes down here. Just get back. Hey! Shit. Of course, yeah, shit to you too, bitch. Shit. Shit. Awesome! You all need to come with me now. We aren't going anywhere with you. Not until we get some answers. Mr. Underground Secrets. I told them it was an absurd password. But they love anything that makes them feel clever. They who? There's no matter. If I can keep you hidden until after the festival, I might be able to save your skins. Wait, what? We don't care about our skins. Hold on now, I like my skin. This all stops now, Nuncreed.
Joseph waited for a moment in silence.
You sound just like him. Who? Your father. Yep, well, you don't get to talk about my dad. You know, your father and I were friends back before.
He gestured toward the strange tubes.
All of this. What? That's a lie! It's true. I used to bounce you on my knee. What happened? Same thing that always happens. Reality, complications, life. We were a team, Walt and I. An idealistic doctor and a bright-eyed pharmacist. Both hell-bent on helping folks. So you were his sidekick? No. We were partners. He helped the patients, and I helped him. Yep, total sidekick.
Nuncreed let out a growl of a sigh.
Luca, I need you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day, Sharper Valentine came to us. She says he's got an opportunity. He's found something he didn't quite understand. And he was willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it. And my dad said no. Your father and I both believed in helping people. But the thing I could never get him to understand was, it's a lot easier to help others if you help yourself now and then. Classic sidekick to villain plotline. Walt loved being righteous, almost more than he loved his family. He was wrong about one thing, though. When he begged me not to take Valentine's offer, he said, "Joseph, if a person says yes one time to Sharper Valentine, he'll make sure they keep on saying yes to him until the day he's dead and gone."
He shook his head wistfully.
Sharper's long gone, but he still got me saying yes. There's a point to this sob story? Not really, no. Just an old man trying to delay what needs doing.
Nuncreed took a menacing step towards the children.
I tried to keep you safe. I tried to keep you and Juniper out of this. But you forced my hand.
Luca began to laugh.
What? You really don't know? My gran isn't out of this. She's been screaming right under your nose. Juniper? Seems like she's planning on crashing the town's party. She's going to disrupt the festival? Why would she?
The color drained from Nuncreed's face.
I don't know how that happens. How does she know? Apparently she knows a lot of things. What? Let's just say this isn't the only underground layer we busted into today. And honestly, hers is way cooler. She's got maps and explosives and bad intentions, big man.
Nuncreed grabbed Luca by the shoulders. His eyes were frantic.
You need to tell me what she's going to do right now. She doesn't understand it. She doesn't understand what it is she's messing with. Tell me now. She's in danger, boy. I don't know. She had a map with the mark on the fountain in the town square. The fountain? But why would...
A jolt of realization struck Mr. Nuncreed.
The source! It's the source! She knows about the source? What the heck is the source? If she tries to destroy the source, it could catalyze and... Dear God, she's gonna freeze us all! Whee! Goodbye! You all need to run! Run where? Away. As far away from this town as you can get. Head west and don't look back. Wait, there he goes! That did not go how I expected. So, we're totally following him, right? Totally. See you on the other side. You good? Yep. I love this town. I brought you a treat. What treat? What? You brought me a treat. What?
The cold, hard truth. Beck leapt up, allowing the suction to yank her into the dark. Dimness eclipsed around her like the shutter of a camera as she seemed to cover great distance in mere moments. Her only points of reference were glints of upcoming turns, which approached with frightening speed, only to carom her gracefully along. She heard the tinny, distant echoes of Rollo's glee. Once she stopped fighting against it, the ride was impossibly smooth. Then,
Okay.
all of a sudden,
Oh, we're
as the
out!
minutes had passed in an instant. Light blazed into view.
We're back at the original
A
town.
burst of wintry air snuffed across her face, and she was flung out into the cold.
We're back at the original town. That's the manhole! That was intense. Yeah. I think I might have parted with some fluids in there. Any idea where we are? Somewhere cold. Doesn't look like you got any of us. Doesn't feel like we traveled that far. That far, sorry. So where'd it all go? This place sucks. Why don't anyone even want to blow something up out here? Only one way to find out, I suppose. We gotta catch up to Nuncreed. I think he went this way. Yeah, obviously that's the way he went. That's my house dragged away. We're back at the place with... This looks familiar, yeah. Maybe we can clear off the snow. No time, Nuncreed's getting away. Okay, it's like not even with Iggy where it's like trying to figure out this is Beacon Pines again. It's starting to feel really familiar. May not be the most well-versed on all things Beacon Pine, but this does look like a sort of frozen replica of the town. Ah, I get it. It's so obvious now. Mr. Nuncreed is an alien. Rolo. Stick with me here. This species can only live at sub-zero temperatures. Oh boy, here we go. The source is their base camp dimension, so it naturally keeps them cold. We found it by traveling through those metallic wormholes back there. The final objective, kill us all and shapeshift into Beacon Pine citizen of their choosing. You never really had me, but you very much lost me there. Get used to it. We should keep moving. Fried pies! Ooh.
As they rounded the corner to the frozen town square,
Ah!
Mr. Nuncreed inching cautiously toward a pit at its center.
Grandma!
He held his
It's
hands
Grandma!
as if approaching a beast in the wild. Upon closing the distance, Luca recognized what Nuncreed was after. Gran stood confidently at the edge, one arm outstretched over the abyss. Nearby, a wheelbarrow had been emptied out. She held a lit torch, which flickered in the bitter wind.
Juniper, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I assure you this is not going to solve anything. If you drop that, you've doomed this whole town. Oh, it wasn't me who doomed this whole town. I've been watching you, Joseph. I know what you've done. You and your co-conspirators. Gran? What's happening? Luca, you and your friends need to leave right this moment.
Mr. Nuncreed turned back toward the kids, desperation in his
He's gonna
eyes.
grab me. He's gonna grab me. Listen to you. Oh, never mind. I thought he was gonna use me as a hostage. Listen to your grandma, Luca. It's just between me and Juniper.
Rollo and Beck held steadfast in awe. Luca approached closer. Mr. Nuncreed spun back toward Gran, his voice growing louder.
You've got it all wrong, Juniper. Just hand over that torch. You don't understand what you're doing. How could I possibly trust you to do the right thing? Wait, Walt told me everything. He trusted you and you betrayed that trust. Luca, did you know that this man's entire life is a lie? If it weren't for him, your father might still be alive.
Mr. Nuncreed winced with
Oh,
anguish.
shit. What?
His voice hardened.
That's not true.
They both now yelled, not to each other, but at fate itself, making their peace with long-held burdens. The wind howled with encouragement.
Walt was like a brother to me. We just had different ideas about how to effect change. Very convenient that your wages happen to line your pockets. Now that's not fair.
They menaced at each other, both catching their breath. The moment balanced on a knife's edge.
Oh, no, no, no.
A blur of emotions and memories. Luca's mind flooded with questions. The wind calmed, as if to give him the stage. And in the stillness, he began to hum. After the death of his father, Luca had trouble sleeping. Each night, his mother would sit at the foot of his bed and hum a gentle melody. It was the only thing that could calm his mind, the only thing that, however briefly, could make it all seem okay. That melody pervaded every memory Luca had of his mother. Shivering in the raw snow, he began to hum it out loud.
No. Oh. Oh.
Gran lowered the torch, listening closely. As recognition slowly set in, her heart sank.
Oh, I'm like tearing up.
Those countless nights of consolation, the incomparable loss they shared together. She let the torch fall to the snow and sizzle out. A few steps toward Luca was all she could bear before dropping to the snow herself.
Oh.
Through a flood of tears, she began to hum along,
Oh.
note for note.
Oh, I'm like tearing up.
Luca lifted his head.
Oh,
in
I had to press A.
astonishment.
Sorry. Did I call this? Is it his mom?
The last time he heard that melody was the last night he saw his mother.
Oh no, I was right, wasn't I'm actually tearing up so hard. How do you know? I'm so sorry, my little buckaroo. No! Buckaroo. The only people who called that me that are my mom and my dad and your mother.
Luca blinked through
I knew it! I
blurry
called!
eyes, trying to see more clearly. He could just make out the impression of a familiar face.
That humming is really getting to me. I'm tearing up a lot. Sorry.
He peered across the snowscape at the woman on her knees.
Shit. Oh my god. Yeah, I called that and I expected it, but I didn't expect it. Insert the clip here! YouTube. Fuck.
Something about her was undeniably his mother. Only smaller, older, changed.
Mom? That's right, Buckaroo. Mom!
Luca sprinted as fast as he could toward his mother. They held each other close, and the cold retreated from their bodies.
Eleanor? I thought you were gone. You should have known I would never abandon my son.
Eleanor looked down at Luca, tightening her embrace in an appeal for forgiveness.
Ow! You're a smart man, Joseph. I thought you'd pieced it together by now. You were exposed. Mom, I don't understand any of this. So she was obviously exposed to that, gunk, and we had seen it age the branch and then kill the branch. So I don't get how she's alive. What happened to you? Where did you go? Why'd you leave me? I never left you. I was always right here, Luca. Why'd you lie to me? It tore me up, Luca, but I didn't keep you safe. I thought that getting answers would help us both move on. But the more I discovered, the more I realized the danger we were in. Until perennial harvest was stopped, it was better if everyone thought I was gone. You could have trusted me. These are bad people, Luca. They won't stop until they get what they want. And they don't care who gets hurt in the process. Then what do? We have to stop them.
Joseph slumped into the cold, wet snow.
They can't be stopped. This is too big. I tried beating them at their own game. I'm done fighting fire with fire.
For the first time in a long time, her voice felt like her own again.
No more lies. I see now. There's only a better way to stop perennial harvest. The cold, hard truth.
Luca gazed down at Nuncreed with pity. He looked small. Joseph stared into the snow, as if searching it for answers.
Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash. And we're going back to the replica town. Nuncreed stays there. You don't understand. He always wins. Oh no.
Chapter 9. The Devil You Know. 7 months ago, Eleanor Van Horn crept down the maze of sterile hallways.
Oh my
under
God.
Perennial Harvest.
She like fully
She
found them.
stopped in front of the large steel door marked Deep Engineering. No turning back now. She raised a trembling hand. The stolen keycard worked as promised, and the door bust open with mechanical efficiency. She was immediately hit with the smell of disinfectant. It was some sort of laboratory. In one corner was a desk covered in papers. Across the room stood a tall metal pod with hoses protruding from its base. She rushed to the desk and began shifting through the piles of papers. They were experiment reports on something called Tempus liquamen. There were dozens of them, every one stamped failed. Eleanor heard the sharp echo of footsteps approaching.
Sorry, I don't feel like I'll have that happen again a ton where it's like all of them on one side. So I'll put myself back over here because I want us to be able to read the text. So there we go.
She was out of time. Her eyes scanned the room, eventually landing on the strange pod. Muttering a curse under her breath, she dashed over and dove inside.
Oh no! That's how she aged herself? And that is what change is all about. Oh, so now we're here to stop it. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? This man is a liar. Excuse me? I will not. This town is a dangerous secret and Perennial Harvest only exists to keep it hidden. Nonsense. They picked up the whole damn town and moved it right under our noses. You aren't making any sense, dear.
Mr. Kerr addressed the crowd with a sarcastic tone.
Imagine such a thing. It's absurd, just plain impossible. They promised they could fix the foul harvest. They told us they would clean this place up. We just had to leave the town for a few days. But while they had us evacuated, Miss Hartford, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to. You're afraid of a lot of things, aren't you? You sniveling little worm. This is growing tiresome. A little help, please. There they are. Don't you all see? This festival is a sham. An excuse to have their whole town gather in one place. They're planning something awful. I don't know what, but these people are wicked. Don't listen to her. She has absolutely no proof. I am the proof. I'm Eleanor Van Horn.
Whispers filtered through the crowd.
Well, aren't you just as sneaky as the Dickens? We all knew Valentine's fertilizer was too good to be true. And now this whole town is paying the price. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry about this disruption. My associates will take this obviously disturbed woman somewhere comfortable so that she can get the help she needs. Nuncreed! She's not the one who's disturbed. You two-timing clown. Nuncreed! Nuncreed! You all know there's something wrong with this town. It was just easier to look the other way. The truth is... Solomon? That's quite enough, Mr. Nuncreed.
Torment dragged on Joseph Nuncreed's face.
Yes, sir. Oh my god! You can tell who fucking owns him. Take them away. No, I want them to see this. Ah, the ever-temptress Eleanor Van Horn. You've been quite the thorn in my side. Solomon, you've been bad the whole time. like a weed that's burrowed where it doesn't belong. I must confess, you look dreadful.
He paused for a moment, plucking a piece of fuzz from his sweater and discarding it to the ground.
Consider yourself in rare company. You managed to pull one over me. It won't happen again. I knew you had some sort of plan to disrupt our little party. But alas, I expected something a bit more impressive than incoherent rambling. No matter. Your failures are yours to bear. Mr. Kerr. Yes, sir. It's a shame it was cut short, but I thank you for that rousing oratory. Oratory? I will take it from here. Yes, sir, of course. It was Solomon the whole time? No way. It was Solomon the whole time? You've done quality work for me, William. You can look forward to the recompense we agreed upon.
Kerr gave a bow of deference.
Founder, you are oh my God! It was Solomon!
Gasps rippled through the crowd.
Thankfully, we can disperse with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket. In one smooth motion, he downed its contents.
And he's old. He's actually old. He was just, oh my God. It's fucking Slacker, whatever the fuck his name is. It's the original Valentine. Oh, he's the original Valentine the whole time.
A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
He's the original. He faked his death, I bet it. You can all call me Sharper! That's his name!
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Nah, I could not have thought it was. Oh my God.
A hushed horror gripped the crowd.
Oh my God!
It was a story about change.
What? No! Ah, so you didn't see that coming. Good.
Sharper examined his new hands.
Well, this is quite the improvement. Everything looks so much smaller now. Eleanor was right about one thing. This festival was a ruse. I wanted you all to witness my glorious return with your own eyes. Why does everyone look so downtrodden? This is a celebration, people! Maybe it would help if we set the mood. Mr. Kerr, be a dear and reveal the sign. Oh my God, is it like Sharper's return or something? Sharper Valentine Festival, yep. Ha! Wonderful.
Sharper choked out a crude squawk of a laugh. Frustrated grumbles sprinkled through the crowd.
Sharper, you malicious bastard! Malice. I'm glad you're back so I can tell you to your face. You destroyed this town. We ain't gonna let you get away with it again. Sorry, this is not the time for audience participation. Some assistance, Mr. Kerr?
William Kerr gave a subtle nod to the
They're gonna
clipboards.
fucking take him down. No! You coward! Oh my God, they took him out! Does anyone else have something to contribute?
A helpless quiet settled over the crowd.
I mean, do they really have two for every person here? I thought so. Did you all truly believe you could be free of me? A town of complete and utter fools. You people should be celebrating my return. You clearly lost your way without me. And that leads me nicely to my children. Daddy? I gave you both the greatest gift a parent can give. The opportunity to prove yourselves in my absence. Squandered. To say I'm disappointed would be an understatement. But silence, Augustus. An adult is speaking. I don't know which is worse, a son who's completely hopeless, or a daughter with such potential who inevitably lets me down. Eris, you fail me with admirable consistency. Thankfully, I was counting on it this time. Father, I have been wasting time, my dear. What have you accomplished? I was focused on cementing our legacy. Legacy. Who needs a legacy when you could just live forever? But what about... It's all right, kiddo. I'm afraid you suffer from a complete lack of imagination. There's just no helping it. Now then, where's Joseph? You didn't take the opportunity to slip off, did you? He's right there. Ah, there he is! Everyone should give him a hand. None of this would have been possible without Joseph. I think you've said enough. Nonsense! The people deserve to know how helpful and loyal you've been. I only did what I did because he left me no choice. You always had a choice, Joseph. You were simply too weak to take it. No matter. Cheer up. You're about to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. You should follow Mr. Kerr's example. When I found him, he was in a sorrier state than any of you. An aging actor, desperate to recapture his... Oh my God, he's an actor the whole time. He played his part and soon he'll be able to play the leading man again. Forever, in fact. If he remains loyal, because we're gonna get fucking frozen. That goes for all of you. Well, those who haven't already frittered away my goodwill. Beacon Pines is mine again. And I'm willing to share its spoils in exchange for absolute loyalty. Are you saying William Kerr was never in charge of Perennial Harvest? Ha! You think that puffed up blatherskite could have accomplished all this? Dawn, I suppose it's time for your big exclusive.
Sharper addressed the crowd with indignant pride. He'd planned this moment for so long that now, at the deed's fruition, it almost felt frivolous.
You see, I needed a figurehead to hold things down while I was orchestrating my return. Someone to misdirect, lie, and bilk this town for a spell. So I invented William Kerr. Take your bow, you've earned it.
Mr. Kerr flourished a preposterously elaborate bow.
I hate them all. Patrick C. Montesquieu, thespian extraordinaire, at your service. Founder, I just want to thank you again for this opportunity. It truly was the role of a lifetime. Wait, so this Bill Kerr was Pat C. the whole time? Wait, Pat C. Patrick. Was that the guy that died? The name tag that we found? Was that who it was? Now that your secret's out in the open, what's to stop this town from rising up against you? Oh, that's the delicious part. Fear. Thanks to our clipboards, I know what each and every person in this town fears most. And I will make those fears manifest for anyone who steps out of line. The choice is simple. I'm not afraid of you! The young hero! I've kept a keen eye on you, boy. You and your friends made a habit of disrupting my plans. What a pity. Things had gone a bit differently. You might have had your moment of triumph. That's fate for you. You can't do this. Oh, but I can. I have won. Never underestimate what a great man can do, given time. And now time is my plaything. Perhaps the most expensive thing I've ever bought. But well worth it. Ha!
Sharper coughed up one final laugh and cracked his knuckles.
Is malice gonna be what the look in the eye is? Enough chit-chat. Let's get to work, shall we? Malice is gonna be what the... I call it malice is gonna be with the other eye instead of shame. Instead of shame, it's gonna be malice, and that's gonna be my final trip, I bet.
The fertilizer factory soon reopened for business. Sales rose steadily as more and more farmers across the countryside began to swear by its miraculous properties. Beacon Pines became famous, a secretive town that, for the right price, shared its gifts with all.
Wow.
Gifts that became more and more necessary in a world where winters grew longer and longer.
So what, we just use the source as like our...
The end.
Destruction to the world and make capitalistic profit.
This is wrong, but things are becoming clearer now.
You are right.
You can feel it, right?
Yeah.
We can't let Sharper win. He might just be the key to this whole thing.
I think I've got the right answer. It is... Oh, I could also do weep. What would happen if I wept there? Maybe... Let me try weeping.
And in the stillness, he began to weep.
Let's try
It
crying.
was all just Too much.
This might just be another ending, but I want it.
Falling to his knees, Luca whimpered softly.
So yeah, when I chose hum, it went back to the game and it did a bunch of stuff. This is still story mode, so I'm assuming weep is just the wrong choice in general.
The tears crystallized as they hit the snow.
Oh, okay, no, here it goes.
Gran stared at Luca for a moment with warm sympathy, remembering why this was all necessary.
This will all make sense soon, Luca. Then everything can go back to normal. I promise.
She stiffened up and brandished the torch at Mr. Nuncreed.
You can't hide behind these people any longer, Joseph. Only their precious source is destroyed. Once their precious source is destroyed, we'll see where their loyalties fall. Juniper, don't.
Ignoring his final plea, Gran flung the torch into the deep darkness.
I'm assuming this is like a quick end.
She smiled and exhaled in relief. Mr. Nuncreed
This is gonna
moaned in
freeze.
resignation.
Yeah, this is gonna freeze the world, I bet.
The torch echoed as it ricocheted down the hole, punctuated with a thunderous thud.
You see, Joseph, I've learned one very important lesson in life. If you want things to change, then you must be willing to... We're gonna get frozen.
Before Gran could finish, the ground shook her to silence.
Yeah, we're about to be frozen. Oh, she's running. Oh, she ran to Luca. Yeah, I figured that was what that was, but I wanted them all.
Only had time to spin around
yep.
and run to Luca. Her attempt to shield him, an honorable but trifling act.
I saw it. It was, yeah.
Unflinching love, pitted against an unthinking horror. There was no contest. Her warm embrace froze in an instant. That is where they remain, fixed in place, forever. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene in a town brought low by its secrets.
I figured that
the frozen statues of a misguided band of meddlers.
I figured that that's what would happen because Hum went for so long, but
The end.
I just wanted to get that one too.
That was dire. On the bright side, we finally figured out where all the ice is coming from. Now, we just need to find a way to deal with a mystic, unfathomable force of nature.
Yeah. Okay, so I've done Hum. Okay, so it's literally, it's got, I bet this is Malice. This is Malice, right? Yes! Instead of shame, he has a look of malice in his eyes. Now, this is back where Rolo disappeared. Nuncreed cornered us, and he's asking what's happening. Kind Eye's worn a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him. It was malice. We said shame. We admitted to what happened. Nuncreed killed us. It's malice behind his eyes because he is the one that took Rolo.
There was a malice lurking behind those eyes. Like a trap ready to spring.
Yep.
Luca felt the weight of Nuncreed's hand on his shoulder.
That is crazy that we have to go through all of that to get this ending here. Like, if you guys can see, we had to do all of this branching. Actually, first we did this, then we went here with the shit, and then we went here, and then we had to go back and go here, get this. Then we had to go over here and get the struggle, get the rumble, which gave us the flight, I think. Which then we had to choose accept or refute. This is crazy how much it all works out. Okay, so anyways.
Something wasn't right. He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to get out of there.
I'm going to leave it here for a minute. Sorry. Okay. I keep on accidentally trying to touch my keyboard. Okay. I just want this all to be over. Of course. I'm sure it will. Okay, wait. Hang on. sure it'll all work out soon enough. So he doesn't know yet that I was there with Rolo because I have not told him. I should get going. I told Roxy I'd check for Rolo at the treehouse.
Luca twisted free of Nuncreed's grasp.
So, if I picked shame, I would have confessed to Nuncreed that I was there as well. And then he would have killed me. Of course. So right now he just thinks I'm just looking for Rolo as well. Luca. You know your dad and I were good friends back in the day. You can come to me with anything. So, that's the cool thing about this game too, is that I couldn't have gone this path without having seen how he reacted when my mom, aka Gran, announced that he was a traitor and an asshole and betrayed my dad. And he was like, no, we were friends. I only did what was right, what I thought was right. And she was like, you know, lining your pockets. Yeah, it really did seem right, didn't it? And he like didn't say anything back or whatever. So I'm sure he feels guilt, but like I can't absolve him of all guilt from my dad possibly dying, and that really is scary. It's a very weird game to be playing with someone who knows so much. So, sorry. Anything at all? I didn't read the remainder of that. Are there any other branches to go? Is that the last one? Was Malice? Because I really, yeah, I tried to make sure I played through all of them, so. Yeah, okay, it's just Malice. If there's another path after this, then I wouldn't know, but. Trying to get my chat. It's not. Okay, there we go. Hang on, I have to reload my Twitch. There we go. Okay. Okay. So, what's my objective? Treehouse in case Rolo. Fuck you, Solomon. The festival decorums are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival, it would be a thing to behold. I agree. This is all a little more than sad. More than a little sad. It's worse than sad. It's boring. What if we did a little something to spice things up? I'm listening. You know that the festival sign waiting to be unveiled? It'd be a shame if someone...
The two scurried off, eagerly formulating a plan.
Oh. I hate you, Solomon. I hate you with every fiber of my being. I hate you. Water. Alright, I gotta go to the tree. Oh. Oh! Identify yourself, please. Nellie Modwell. I work here now. I am unable to locate you off our staff roll call. Roll. Oh, I don't officially start until tomorrow. Mr. Kerr said I could come in early tonight to get a few things done. Hold, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. Okay. Whoa. You can get a wrench in the noggin sneaking up on a guy like that. Don't scare a man while he's junking, Sonny. Evening, Jeff. It's kind of late to be junking. I might as well ask the same thing of you. Find anything good? Bah. Never. Ever since Perennial Harvest moved in, just the trunk is... Even the junk is trash. Goddamn. You can learn a lot about what a person by looking at what they throw away. With this bunch, it's all shredded paper and coffee cups. Well, I better get going. I didn't see nothing if you didn't see nothing. See what? Exactly. Howdy, Luca. Hello again, Pete. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby. Could have fooled me. Well, hey, it's no problemo. The important thing is, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. Well, a part of something special, Luca. And it all starts right here in Beacon Pines. I got it.
Toby looked up from the clipboard
Hiccup.
excitedly.
Hang on. God damn it. Ah! No! I hate the hiccups. Hang on. Okay, I think they're gone. That's right. How about you start telling me? Look, no offense, but I've got my own stuff to take care of. Gah, you joker. We're all part of this together. You'll let us know when you're free to answer a few questions. I hate you. Good, I didn't want to talk to the kid. There's nothing else to do there, so I don't care. I'm just gonna go right to the treehouse. Rillo?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rolo! Rolo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay.
Luca felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag. He conceded to its lumpy embrace.
Oh, a dream.
Once again, Luca found himself in a vast black expanse. This time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. He found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire.
Ooh, oh, we're here.
He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket.
Oh.
A keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. "You made me proud, Buckaroo."
Aww.
Luca turned to face him. "Dad, what is this place?" A warm grin grew across his father's face. "A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together." Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. Wait? For what? Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward. "That's up to you." Without knowing why, Luca began to weep.
Aww.
Is any of this real? Are you real? Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. "Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me." Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. "And you?" The doppelganger choked back tears. "I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone."
Aww.
Does that make sense? Through his tears, Luca laughed. "I think so."
Aww.
His father pulled him in for an embrace. "Time to go, Buckaroo."
Oh. Okay, bye.
Luca was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
Are you in there?
A commanding voice rumbled
Uh-oh.
from below. Just as Luca sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Chapter 5. Dangers big and
Uh-oh.
small. Luca stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight. Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze. A large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
Don't tell me it's Mr. Nunchuck. Oh! Stop right there! Or I'll... Sheesh. Now it's dark and all, but I figured you'd reckon... Wait! Did... This is the timeline where Rolo got out? Who are you?
The large figure cocked its
It's
head.
Rolo? Stop now or I'll cover you with a baseball bat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rolo. I knew it. Nice try, but I know you're not Rolo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. Where is he? Uncle? Luca, quit messing around. It's me. If it's really you, prove it. Flaming chicken coop, Luca.
Luca's jaw
Ah.
dropped. He peered more closely at the man standing in front of him. Something about him was undeniably Rolo.
Oh my god.
Only bigger, older, changed.
How? What happened to you? When I was running away, I ran into more people in yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away. What? Where'd they take you? Don't know. They threw a bag over my head. It was cold and smelled like a swimming pool. I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big. Look!
Rolo proudly presented his hands to Luca.
Pretty sweet, right? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower. But beggars can't be choosers. Rolo, it wasn't just your hands. My feet, too? Dang, Palm, they just made me new shoes. Wait, Luca, why are you so small?
Luca moved to the side and pointed Rolo to his reflection in the balcony window.
What the?
His hands shot up to his face.
Holy Toledo! Rolo, what did they do to you? They made me drink some sort of green crud. Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Kind of tastes like licorice. Wait. Licorice. That's what Solomon eats. I passed out and woke up like this. And then I sort of smashed open my cage and escaped. Whoa. You smashed open a cage? Kinda. At least I think I did. It's a bit of a blur. They had you in a cage? Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome! Well, I'm just glad you're safe now. Luca, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched. I know where snatched people go. We may finally have leave to what happened to your family. Maybe you're right, but this all seems dangerous. Danger? Ha!
Rolo shadowboxed a few jabs.
I'll take them all on. Back! Hey, fellas, what's up?
With a yelp, Rolo dove behind Luca.
Ah! Take cover! Did I come at a bad time? Who the heck are you? Oh, we're on the path where Beck and I met here now. Rolo got kidnapped. Beck and I met in the town. I didn't even have a chance to introduce. Oh my god. This is Beck. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I need help. I don't know where else to go. So, just hanging out here with your large adult friend? No, this is my buddy, Rolo. This is your missing friend? One and the same. He seems a little old. As you know, this is a recent development. What the heck does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So we'll be asking the questions here. That's fair. How'd you find us? Your silly little treehouse? I think you mean our silly little mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. And I could hear your racket from a mile away. See, Luca, this is why we need to improve security around here. Not now, Rolo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened. Yeah, but
She shot a nervous glance at Rolo.
anything you can say around me, you can say around Rolo. This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
Okay, so it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try to salvage my hair. So yeah, Beck's hair is now blue because this is the timeline. We're on this timeline where, this one, where Beck tickled Trish. That's her name, I think. The hippo. Trish the hippo. She tickled Trish. Trish ran away. Iggy ended up running away, but before he did, he kicked the sludge at Beck, and Beck got old hair. She just looks old, so she ran away. So now she's trying. That's why it's blue tuft there now. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry shop my mom gave me. Set. Okay, just need to play it cool, and hope no one notices. Oh, notices what? Oh, nothing. I was just. Come over here and let me have a look. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? I just kind of felt like a change. This is going to take forever to grow out. You were the one who said it, that change was a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart.
Ilona tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came up here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work. Tonight? Her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep. True, Beck! Beck! He is! Him and his weird cult of personality. You are not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means too much to her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough to her to exile her daughter to this podunk town. This place sucks. The people are weird. You just don't know them yet. It's always cold. We're in the mountains. You'll get used to it. Can't even pick up a single decent station on the radio. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know I grew up in a town that's not different from this one. Is that why you're better off talking to plants and people? Oh, okay. So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, Nellie, come and see what we can do about fixing your hair. You need to look presentable for the festival. But not another peep.
She sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey. But that doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time. Other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more...
She flashed a sly grin and tousled Beck's hair.
I'll just shave it off for you. Think of how rebellious you'll look then. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mom. Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. Second, you need help because you got grounded? No. I'm sorry you got in trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Don't worry about it. I actually kind of like this look. Great. Can we get back to the story now? This next part is the important bit. I have this radio I upgraded with my mom. I was too angry to sleep. So I tried to dial into something worth listening to. Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr. Yes, I am busy. What is it? Apologies, I have the founder on the line. Patch him through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. It's so nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries. What's your report on our lead researcher of deep engineering? Oh. Nellie Modwell seems to be integrating nicely. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor, the guy that got killed and thrown in the dumpster? Thank you. Her work must be completed before the festival. I'll make sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about loose ends. Yes, sir. Once she has to finish the work, we need to make a determination regarding her long-term prospects in the company. Immediately, sir? I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We're in the endgame, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, the guy that got killed, he's in the dumpster. We can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she finishes the work, she'll either leave the office completely committed to perennial harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay. Just for a bit? Oh. It's just, we seem to be rushing to hit this festival deadline. And rushing into things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I'm eternally grateful for all that you've done for me. Bill, I made this very clear for you. I brought you here to make things run smoothly, not to have opinions. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. You are only a few days away from having everything you ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Whoa. Yeah. Just so we're clear, when they said loose ends, they're talking about murder, right? Like actually killing someone? Capital murder?
Luca gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who is this founder? I was hoping you guys would know. Nah, as far as we know, Kerr's the top banana at perennial harvest. He sounded scared of this founder guy. So we haven't even topped our banana on the field. What the hell is my mom caught up in? Has she talked about the job much? Not really. She just said she was going to come in and continue work of someone she respected. Luca, do you think that body at the warehouse was the person Beck's mom came to replace? That would make sense. Beck, seems like Nellie's predecessor got, loose-ended. I'm getting that impression. Okay, so we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. That's 2 days away. Won't she just come home after work? The creep on the radio said that they were going to hold her until then. So if she's not coming out, we gotta go and get her.
Beck flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Maybe this'll help. You have blueprints? Well, it's really just a welcome map of my mom's PH orientation that day. But it shows the layout. Sure sounds like blueprints to me. Look, here's the reception area, and here's a room marked Founder's Office. It even has the access marked. Guys! We have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. You realize what this is, right?
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement.
I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist.
Chapter 6. The Heist. They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology. Not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work.
Oh?
The final day
Here
before
we
the
go!
festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal. Pull every
I'm
favor
so
with a
excited
thread.
for them.
Even enlist some unsavory characters around town
Iggy.
with important tasks only they were suited for.
Iggy and Trish. It's Iggy and Trish.
Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in 1 day, and they each had their assignments.
Wow. All right, quick recap. Rollo, you're gonna talk to Roxy. Cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go best. Me? Cordial is my middle name. Uh-huh. How do you plan to explain your
He
new
waved vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
appearance? Circumstance. Bah, she'll be so happy I'm alive she won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you sure Alona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. When she understands the danger Nellie's in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay, that leaves me with Jeff, then Iggy. How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Well, Godspeed. Enlist the help of Jeff. Enlist the help of Iggy and Tish. Trish. I kept on saying it's Tish. Alright. Here we go. Where is Iggy? Just gotta relax for a sec. There we go. No, just kidding. Sorry. Okay, I can't even talk to him good. Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Ending Zarmelia's state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction, but can he really pull through? I love her. What do I need? Ah, wrong button, wrong button. Jeff. I don't know where Jeff hangs out. Jeff! Hey, Jeff! What can I do for you? Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry, I mean... I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So, we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
You see, I knew you kids are all right. Great, so you'll help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Oh. Shit! Yeah, it's all shit. I still ain't helping. Ain't that some shit?
Luca wasn't ready. He shouted out.
Okay, so shit didn't work. Fight! I've done enough fighting for one lifetime, and more than enough share of my losing. Time's come to hang up gloves. Crooked. They're all crooks, like cockroaches. Stamp one out, another one comes scurrying along, takes place. Junk. Yeah, what of it? Sonny, I've got more junk than King-ass Copper. Ain't interested.
Jeff's
Hide!
brow perked
Oh,
up.
wait, really? Hide? That, of course, it was the first one. What'd you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Oh, I'm challenging him to hide then. Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Ha! Say what you will about old Jeff, and they'll all do. But you'll never hear him say I hid from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed.
It was
to
the
drive
first
his point
one,
home.
okay. What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be for free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gobs should cover it. Oh, put them on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. All right, we got Jeff. I'm so glad. Wrong button. God damn it again. Iggy and Tish. Are they up here somewhere? No, they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be up there, right? Let me check it just in case, because that's like a dead end. Oh, they are here.
Yeah.
Hey, Tish, look who it is. Luca, are you here to try to tickle us to death again? Oh, yeah, so this is after he got Tish thrown away. Look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda, I don't know, crooked, you know? Crooked. Yeah, life's always crooked. Get over it. We ain't interested. Oh, okay.
Luca knew that he tried again. Iggy gave.
He's strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Okay, it's always the first one, apparently. Things have been weird around here. So I'm offering a truce, and I'm asking for your help. What do you say we break our hostilities, at least for now? We do like breaking things. Even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way we have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sink into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin.
Ooh,
spread
that
across the dude's
worked.
face.
My, Luca Van Horn, I'm impressed. And after all this is done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime. And Iggy always wanted to see the treehouse. That's what he said before he got killed.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Aw, fine. Aw. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. You do. I know you do. Because you said that as your dying wish. Oh. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
I love this game. Yes! Okay, it worked. Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the treehouse.
A single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
Aw. I never expected this day to come. How wonderful. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god, that's so cute. They both. Oh, and Tish can actually talk. I'm cute. My heart.
Into the hive.
Alright, let's go.
A good heist requires preparation, and thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on the island. And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed
Wow.
away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention.
Oh my god, here we
Rollo,
go.
being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Oh my god.
Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Oh, there he is. I see him. He's got the mustache. Just be calm, Rollo. You could do this. Got your delivery here. A delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this delivery goes to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Yes! Go, Rollo! Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into Perennial Harvest headquarters.
I love him. Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about... Yes, this is a need-to-know kind of thing. I'll just check...
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this farm.
Rolo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, that's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again? I'm...
Rolo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Our harvest awaits! Ready to light this candle, Tish? Yup. Suck on this perennial ham fist. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rolo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check down that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay. Whew. That was close. It's them. They're in there. Yes! Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure. When in doubt, stick with the classics. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rolo. All right, everyone knows what to do? Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck, in case you need some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Bye, guys. That's odd. There's not even any cups for the water. What the fuck? Ooh. This whole place just feels fake. But of all things, a fake plant? I'm assuming this just loops, yeah. Okay. Wait, what if I go through that door? You can do it. A hallway to nowhere. What's going on here? I thought they'd be standing out there. I wonder if I only have like a limited amount of hallways to nowheres I can find. Solomon! Oh. Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca, what are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I'm most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up when they were distracted, I ran. Dang. Okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
Huh? We? Yeah, Rolo and Beck are headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't just leave. We can't leave just yet. But they'll catch us again. I've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Yeah, I'm literally talking to the Founder, if you guys don't understand that. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
Luca
No, it
happened
wasn't.
to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is! Yeah, Solomon left that. That's weird. So it is. It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like
Luca
that.
smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. Elona! She's gonna fucking smack it. Yes! I don't know what sort of fun medicine you're up to, but I like it.
with a whistle.
I love it. Howdy. Good afternoon. Oh,
On the keypad changed from red to green.
holy shit. How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Hello, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at locked door marked number 24601. Need you to get us through. Or someone catches us. We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friend Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secret.
No way.
The screen blinked. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
How? How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Roller had when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder uses such a basic password. Am I right, Sullivan? Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Willow, I think this should do it. Bingo bango, doors open. Look like you never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down there? I have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Okay, Luca, I think we're close. The next door is marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. Crap! We've got company! Luca, must go faster! Oh, one sec. I can't think with all this noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is! 13806! Go, go, go! Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you're just trying to help. Sure. Hazmats? Ah, it's clipboards! Run, run, run! Smash it! Aw, man. No water cups. Rolo! I was gonna say smash it down so they'd have to be like, ooh, how do we get across this predicament? Rolo, are you okay? Rolo, come in! Ooh, ooh!
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rolo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Oh, shit! It was Fitz and Roxy! Okay, you two rabble-rousers are coming with us. Nope. Ah! Make a break for it! Go, Roxy, go, Fitz, yeah! Did that little shit just kick me? Oh, can we get a playback to Roxy saying it, please? And then Roxy just playback. Oh, make a break for it! I just kicked her. What have you done? Ah! Did that little shit just kick me? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Don't just stand there. After them. Did that little shit just kick me? Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz had them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rolo, how long do you think Roxy can distract him? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom! Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy I finally used the Young Chemist Lab Kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. We? Who's this adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars, consistent with Tempest liquamine exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no! They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on at this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempest liquamine. It pulls energy from surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was a secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of Tempest liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready at a harvested fraction of a time. But it led to complications. The foul harvest! Perennial harvest came in to clean up the mess. To succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempest liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? You could think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes. I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott, harnessing Tempest liquamine to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into this problem. It wasn't long until I discovered the oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes someone of his reputation would never make. So, I fixed them and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Those clothes are always hand-me-downs anyway. Sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I'd considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking for him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Kirk had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we gotta get you out of here. Now. Wait, the vial! I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kirk picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we got Dr. Modwell. We're heading your way now. Roger that. Be careful. Oh my god. Alright, everything's on track. And what is your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when we get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Yeah, not on the guy himself. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You didn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face.
I hate him. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. What's that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, you're no bother at all. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system. Time card logs. Payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as he suspected. Alright, I'll just find the key really quick. Hang on. Looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with the party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been here recently.
They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Ah! Yay! Lock it, lock it, lock it! Locked. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Yeah. Roll low. Before we start tossing blame around, it's possible someone ordered pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. The wrong person. Everyone else huddle up. Oops! I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Mulwill, a brief reintroduction in this in order. We never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. The powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial harvest, Valentine fertilizer. All connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ha! Yes! Now you've got it! Tempest Liquimine, you discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, Dr. Mojwill. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present to you the eighth wonder of the...
Before he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Yes! Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him! Luca! Over here! Move another inch and I'll smash it.
She held it tightly behind her
Yes.
back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing us all. Or, if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We'll capture you and grant you a much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
No! Beck! You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. Beck, do not! We both know there's only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily, with a dispirited nod.
No,
Nellie sighed in
no!
defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
No, smash it in front of him. That's good, girl. Beck, don't do it! We can't trust that jerk! I'm sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded.
No!
Solomon
No!
pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you've allowed yourself to be humiliated in front of a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think, all this thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? No, it's your dad. I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child, exactly. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great, but the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me his true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. And the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all after, sorry. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door. Well, crap. I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm sure she didn't have any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rolo, you just need some time. Rolo, it's over. We lost. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just we were so close. I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals. Heals? What? That's not the saying. Well, time seems less of an issue for him now. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note, hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short. So he left behind a letter, with the hope that it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempest liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
Did she? Is she? She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull. Chapter 8.
Oh my god.
Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she
Oh,
looked over
Gran.
to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing.
We're
She
gonna
leapt
find Gran!
forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Get me, Gran! Get us! Come on! Yes, yes, yes! Yay! Yes! Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Miss Lucas Gran. That's awful nice of you, but I'm fine. Oh no. What did they? Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Oops, speech. Thankfully, we can disperse with formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We've got to stop him!
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
Damn it, it's the same thing again. No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Wait. Wait, Beck, what did you do?
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca.
What did Beck do?
Remember when I had the vial behind my
Yeah,
back?
what did Beck do? Oh God, what did you do? What did you do? Junk?
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes to drink his own cigar ash. Oh. How did ashes get into the vial? It's pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Paul always said bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face
Uh-oh.
began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green
That might not have been the
mist.
right one. Oh. Uh-oh. What? Oh. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine
Um.
wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines.
What the fuck?
A new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end.
Hang on.
Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit
Yeah,
gratifying.
it's true.
If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Is there anything else that I had to do? Is it just those? Okay. With a little change.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like, pocket change? Your own lucky penny! Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking. What's it going to do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort.
Yeah, we already saw that. Holy crap! He's a baby! Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. Look at him, he's so mad. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we... We do what Valentines always do. What must be done? I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father, young Sharper. That would be a great help. Thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone. The show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue.
Wait!
Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn.
Here comes Sharper?
After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its
All right,
light
we're a year
slowly
later.
spread through the shallow valley.
A year later.
It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn, his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Aww, look at him. Hop up. Get your sweater on. That's right. Good boy. Rollo, are you up yet? Sorry, wrong boy. Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute. I have an objective.
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
Oh, I can't go in there, though?
Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
So, it's accepted that Eleanor is my grandma. That didn't show... Did that show up in this timeline? Where am I? This one. Did it show up that it was my mom? Whatever. Mom? Ah! There you are. Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me, I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now I enjoy it. Goodbye. Can I go visit my dad? It's not oh! Oh, they took the headset out because it's not actually where my dad lived. Aw. Chew! Ah, he did it! He did it! Do it again, do it again, do it again. Chew! Ah, it's so cute. Okay. Chew! Oh, Roxy. Here you and Rolla have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity Run Rolla 1 lookup rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we got some help with that. How's the internship at Nellie and the Alona shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into school of agriculture up at the state. Also, Nellie said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rollo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean growth literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Some people just might some of that excitement might just be... Some of that might just be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you. I know. Aw, they're planting little plants, little flowers, little trees. Nelly and Aluna! I see you decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nelly's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress means important, it doesn't mean change can happen so fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is, go slow and fix things. Amen to that! That is cute. So we took over Perennial Harvest now. Aw, what are they? A little higher. Yep. They're helping with the satellite. A little lower. Yep. A little higher. Little higher. I'm telling ya, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Oh, because we invited them over, that's right. Luca, there you are. What did you tell them? It's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of any antenna redesign. Fine, fine. Icky, just don't do anything drastic till we get back. Who, me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone. Yep. They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If we really want Mission Control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. You're right. Lead the way. Alright, off to Beck. Yeah. What do you have to say? He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Aww, we're at the end! Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. Yeah. You did a damn good job keeping up to speed for this whole thing. Oh, Mr. Nutcracker. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna see my dad in a bit. You wanna come with? Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. Yeah, you tried to fucking kill... You actually almost did. What is happening here?
With Perennial Harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Oh my god. Come on, come on. No one's too big, no one's too small. For Jeff's wild ride.
Maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy. For the ride of your life. Who's next? Me, 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 me. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh wait, the Beatles come back? Guess what? Yesterday I saw the Dynasty's Tatias. I don't know. That's good? It's great! I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is gonna become the buck capital of the century. Can't talk, sorry. Beck! I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in! It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds an awful lot like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place was root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. Oh. Oh, is that the baby tree? My mom preserved this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. We should do okay in the cold of Old Beacon Pines and thrive as things warms up. We get to plant the tree that my dad loved above his grave again. That's perfect. When you're ready, take Jeff's Railroad ride to Old Beacon Pines. Let's go, guys. Oh my god, that is so cute. I can't believe they all pitched in for this. Out the way, bitch. Ah, you got it. Now that's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, this ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree. Aww.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for.
Aww.
Honestly, I began to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending. I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Thanks for everything. Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa always said the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. Cello. I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like cello, I'm here for you. I know, you don't even have to say that. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Aww, he accepts her. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh, God. It won't be long. I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. Oh, you've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're gonna forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Ah, my heart! Hey, Dad. Dr. Moldwell said that next few years this place should warm up. So you won't have to be cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up sharper, stood up for what you believed. Ads are the worst! Is Twitch running ads right now and I didn't even tell it to? Did it just run an ad? Are you serious? I did not ask for this! Anyways, I need to get back to my feels. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. Stop. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. Oh, Swag Kirby, thank you for the sub. What the heck? Hi from Disney at the saddest moment of the video game. Is that it? Is it over? Oh, that was it. No. I'm a different person after that. I think that was probably one of my most favorite games that I played in a long time. Honestly, the story of that game was so good. The music hit home when it needed to. The vibes were impeccable. Oh my god. I'm really sad. I'm very much just like this right now, but I don't want it to seem like that. Oh my god. This is the hum. This is the hum that this is the hum that Luca and Eleanor did to each other. Oh, I can't. That was literally, I was so delayed by how, like, taken aback by the game I was that I forgot to clap, so I need to clap for this game. That was fucking beautiful. That was an amazing game. Like, perfect amounts, like, creepy, amazing amount of spooky, beautiful story. I love that game. That game is, like, a 10 out of 10, actually. Because, like, the thing is that with games nowadays especially is that, like, it's so hard to capture my interest specifically. Like, I used to be a lot more interested in games when I was younger. They'd hold my interest a lot easier, and when I got older, past, like, 20 years old, it's a lot harder to keep my interest in games. I'll start a game, I'll play 2 so hours of it, and then I'll just lose my interest and not ever come back to it. This game had me thinking about it after I ended stream, and I was like, it's not fair to stream to just play it after stream was over and just play it on my own. That's not fair. I need to play this on stream. I thought about it all night last night, all day today, until I went live. I loved this game. I loved it. Like, super congrats to the people who made this game. This was a fucking phenomenal game. Amazing. I am, like, disgusted at how good this game was. That is fucking phenomenal. Oh, that's so cool, Swag Kirby. We love that. We love meeting the content creators we follow and admire, you know. Oh, what a great game. I can't. Wow. I wish I didn't know about this game until this week, honestly. So the like yesterday when I bought it was actually yesterday that I bought it and decided to play it, but it was within the week that I discovered it. So it's just so wild to me. Wow. Fucking phenomenal game. Actually amazing. That's it. That's the game. That was... Oh, what? So there was Malice. I don't know what Malice did. I think Malice is the only thing that I had left. Should I do Malice here? I just want to see what she does with Malice. Hang on. Let's just see what she does with Malice really quick.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Does this kill him? The whiskey from his office. Oh. Yep, dude, an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. You can all call me Sharper
His
Valentine.
body and face.
Yeah, we already saw that. Does he just die? He just dies. Oh! Oh my god, he just exploded! Now that's what I call 80 proof whiskey. Damn, dude! Okay, yeah.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines or anywhere else for that matter again.
Oh my god.
Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh.
Yeah.
First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end.
That's a good one.
That was unexpected.
Yeah.
Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
I love her. Alright, that's all of them. I think I got every single ending that could have been had. Yep, that is every single one. But yeah. That'll do it here. So thank you for hanging out, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't really know, but I appreciate it. So have a good night, and yeah, oh my god, I hope you guys love that game. Honestly, that's what I really want to say, is that I hope you guys enjoyed the game, because I really fucking love that game. That's my kind of game right there. That is my game. Oh, it's so good. All right, I'll be back soon. You know, you'll see me live soon. So have a good night, and thank you for hanging out, and goodbye. Thank you. Bye bye.